It's time for Around the Ozarks Rewind, brought to you by Kaleidoscope at the corner of Fremont and Sunshine. Here are your hosts, Woody and Janet.
Live from... Oh, why do I say that all the time?
No, it is live.
It's live.
Live from Midwest Family Studios.
$1 Million Studios.
In beautiful Springfield, Missouri, and heard around the world. It's the Woody and Janet Podcast. Brought to you by Kaleidoscope, the greatest little store known to man and woman and in between.
Oh, yeah, that's good. That's good.
Hey,
why do you have to stop before
Jay,
we started? Were you getting prepared?
Yeah, I wanted to know if he could put a mute button over here.
For me?
Well,
I don't think so. Don't even listen to
that's the thing these days, a mute button. I need a button where I can cut off her mic.
A mute button, and then another one that says time to talk.
That's BS.
It's time to talk. It lights up and it tells you it's your turn.
That's BS. I don't want that.
You know, when Paul... Remember, you guys, did you enjoy having Paul in here last week?
I very much so.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Awesome.
He's sharp, isn't he?
Yeah, it was great.
He's awesome.
You enjoyed it too?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
Did you say bad things about us to Paul?
No.
Hmm? Why would he?
I don't know, but I thought you
feeling?
indicated that he did.
What? That Jay said something to Paul about
us.
No, just you.
Oh.
No, we don't even know what you're talking about.
I don't know, because I'm sitting right here and I Bidened off on some things, you know.
No, that's McConnell that freezes.
I think Biden does that too.
A little bit.
There's a few of them doing that now. It's the
Biden has done it more than McConnell.
I have a video. Trend. It's terrible. There's ladies holding a baby, and he's headed toward her, and he's got a really weird look on his face, and he's shuffling, and they're playing the Jaws music. And somebody comes and leads him, physically turns him around, and makes him go the other day. I don't know.
That's funny.
The internet's the best.
It is. I can look at those things.
I've got a couple of letters. The first one, I didn't bring it in. I forgot it.
What? I just got through saying.
But it boiled down to, is it littering to dump your drink out in a Walmart parking lot?
No.
Not a drink, I don't think so. Just the drink part.
There was some fight about that. Some lady yelled, "Shouldn't be littering."
To you?
No, it wasn't to me, but it was.
That's liquid. It'll just evaporate.
That's what I'm thinking. But
That's
if it's cold,
I do it all the time. Ants.
Well, but ants aren't going to survive that.
What about your gum? I throw my gum everywhere.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say anything. I think he stepped in it on the way in.
Under the counter here.
Yeah. Those are boogers.
Oh, terrible. What else was I going to ask you? Oh, you want to play Would You Rather, or would you like I hear some jokes?
You know I love
jokes,
Would You
some
Rather.
letters. I tell you, I'm not on my A game today.
What's going on? The heat.
I get mad when I have to give people money because they can't take care of themselves.
Oh.
And I shouldn't. I mean, it's family, but come on.
Well,
I made it on my own.
Thanks for giving us money.
Since I was 14.
Yeah, really? Are you giving us some?
Yeah, is this a hit?
I never asked my parents for a dime.
You know what? I didn't either. My father said that to me right before he passed away. He said, you know something that I find unique? He said, your whole life, you never asked me for anything. Anything.
That's nice.
Yeah. And I thought, yeah, I guess that's right.
Because you were able to sneak out of the house and get what you wanted.
Yeah, well, yeah, I did. He knew I was sneaking out of the house, by the way. We talked about that as he got older. He said, you think I don't know? He said, you kept telling me the possum was eating the screen off of
Jan,
my basement
here we
window.
go. For Janet Lane, we're going to learn a little bit about you today.
About me?
Listeners, play along in your own heads.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't agree to this.
Say, Janet.
What?
Would you rather celebrate the 4th of July with Taylor Swift or Christmas with Mariah Carey?
Oh, gosh, Taylor. I don't want anything to do with Mariah. I can already tell you we wouldn't get along.
Janet, would you rather be an extra in an Oscar-winning movie or the lead in a box office bomb?
The lead in a box office bomb.
Good thinking.
I could pull that off
Get
and
paid
get
up front.
something. Yeah, and get something else. Somebody else.
That's right.
It was a horrible movie, but she was really
springboard.
She was good. Yeah.
Janet, would you rather lose all your teeth or lose a day of your life every time you kissed someone?
Oh, gosh.
Oh, wow. Well, if I lost all my teeth, I wouldn't be kissing anyone, right?
Well, no, it doesn't.
That's the other person who didn't
Sure,
have
you could kiss people. It would be a little
I don't want to
softer,
lose
maybe.
my teeth, but I don't want to lose a day of my life either. But there's things that I probably do.
Well, you got to make up your mind, Jan.
Right here, right now?
That's the game.
Oh, fine. My teeth. Yeah.
So you could still kiss people.
Well, you can probably do
That's
a
the
lot
way you
more
are.
than that without teeth.
Would you rather labor under hot sun or extreme cold? Don't do it, Jay.
Oh,
Hold it
I
in.
can't look over there.
You didn't hear what she said, apparently.
Yes, I
there,
did.
Woody.
Yes,
You
I
just
did.
ignored it.
He's just going on.
I got to
ignored
go on.
What? Go.
Would you rather never have to wait in line or always have a parking spot?
Always have a parking spot. I don't mind lines.
You would if you were in the military, I'll tell you that.
You said that.
Would you
before.
rather live in a cave or a treehouse?
Treehouse, hands down.
How about you, Jay?
I would say cave.
Me too.
I would feel scared in a treehouse, especially after drinking.
What about spelunking?
True, or a heavy wind.
Yeah, or heavy wind.
Those
or
tight spaces in the cave, though, and bats.
Janet,
What?
would you detect every lie you hear? Would you rather detect every lie you hear or get away with every lie you tell?
Detect every lie I
Gosh,
hear.
could you imagine?
No, it'd probably be very hurtful, actually.
You would have had a rough time at the debate then the other night.
Okay, where's page 2?
Do you know me better? You know me better. I was telling somebody that the other day that somebody said, do you think Woody knows you better than anybody on this earth? And I said, you know what? Yes.
I think so.
Absolutely.
I think
You
so.
think about that. 4 hours of FaceTime every day
for years and years.
for 20-some years.
I'm
Yeah.
learning more about you now.
From this?
Would you rather be tall and average looking or 3 feet tall and drop dead beautiful?
Taller and average. I think if you're really little,
Totally beautiful.
I don't think that would work still. Because there's some really attractive
Little people?
little, I started to say.
I don't know. I worry about them.
What do you worry? We knew a guy that had a phobia, remember? Was it Kid Craddock? Kid Craddock from Texas. He could not
It freaked
see
him out.
little people. And
Really?
he was on stage talking one time, and they brought a bunch of little people on, and they started touching him, and he was freaking out.
Wow.
Yeah,
Would you rather wear the same socks for a month
I do.
or the same underwear for a week?
I do. And Woody wears the same pants for a week, so
So we're going.
No,
all
you
gross.
know what? When you see me and I'm wearing the same thing, I take those clothes off when I get home and I fold them up and I keep them for the next Thursday.
That sounds like something on
oh,
Seinfeld.
so they're day
I
pants.
must say, when we were working together prior to this for years on the radio, you would come in with old T-shirts and just beat up stuff. But when you come here, you're always,
To me,
Put
and I should have
together.
yelled at Paul
you look good.
Kelly about this. To me,
What?
this is a business meeting.
Yeah.
I know there's only one of the three of us getting paid for being here,
Yeah.
but still, I'm
you're
hoping.
getting paid. Are you getting paid?
Yeah. Woody, wait a minute. You're getting paid for this?
Wow.
No, you know who it is.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. No, you look sharp every time you come in here. Made me wonder if Jackie was
You
dressing
do too. Of course,
He's
you
dressing
are.
up.
You always.
Yeah.
You must
People in
spend a
the
lot
room.
of time on your beauty and your.
Yeah, her hair today. Did you get hair extensions or is this all
Yeah,
you?
you
I
noticed
got
something different,
highlights.
huh?
Yeah.
Is it just highlights? It's all your hair?
I was
it looks
told
longer.
that you guys wouldn't notice.
Well, I
I
They
noticed.
said-
didn't
Ben won't
notice. I saw you in the sun.
Oh.
I thought
I
maybe
see.
you got extensions.
I
What
did.
did you do? You did?
Yeah,
I did.
beautiful
Yeah, there you
hair.
go.
Yeah. Thank you. It's not
Janet, would you rather have a third nipple or an extra toe?
a nipple because I like to wear sandals, and I got feet thing. You know, I could look down. That grossed me out.
Fair, okay.
Fair enough.
Fair.
But I like to wear swimsuits too, so.
Yeah, but not topless swimsuits, right?
Not if I had a third nipple. No. That nude beach
You
is
should be
out of the
proud of
question.
Yeah, you'd have to wear like a tube top. So
You guys-
cover all
Yeah,
the grease.
exactly.
Have you ever been to the Orient Beach on St. Martin?
Nope. What is
Okay,
that?
well, you wouldn't
Would
want to go there.
Have you ever been to Little Beach in Maui?
Have you ever been to Party Cove up in Lake of the Ozarks?
Yes,
No.
a lot.
I
Oh,
haven't
you
either.
have, huh?
Those
Is it-
girls just swim around with no tops on. Yep,
Just no top?
all of them. Yeah,
Would
Wow.
you see any with third nipples?
I didn't count.
He wasn't looking.
I didn't count.
I
third
didn't
nipples.
count.
I'm not a.
There were nipples everywhere. I don't know.
I didn't take an accurate count of heads and nipples ratio.
I'm not a big nipple counter. Janet, would you rather visit the International Space Station for a week or spend a week in a hotel at the bottom of the ocean?
Oh, the first one. Bottom of the ocean, I can't do. I can't even take scuba lessons because it freaks me out being underwater.
I would love both of those.
You would? Are you going to take one of those little submarines and go look at the Titanic?
Not till they fix them.
Gosh.
I hope Boeing's not making them.
You just recently flew.
All my planes were the Boeings that had
That's
been blowing
right.
up or having problems. All three. I looked at
Yeah, you
all
took
the
a
planes.
Boeing, what, 7?
Two planes going there, one plane coming back, and they were all 737 Maxes. Yeah,
Did
they're
it
all.
cross your mind? Were
Yeah,
you
of
worried
course.
when you got
The
on?
only time I've ever had a fear of flying was this trip because I was like, these are those same planes, man, that are.
I bet you it was on everybody's
A
mind.
guy that I work with here on the Bull, he maybe a month ago was coming from Texas to here. Engine blew up in the air. They had to turn around and land. It was a Boeing. Yep.
Duh.
Yeah, and this was just a couple weeks ago. Yeah.
Blew up in the air
Yeah,
upon
the
takeoff?
engine blew up. There was fire shooting out of it, and they're like, "Oh, we have to turn around, making them."
Hey, Janet,
That's
would you rather get cheated on and know about it
No.
again?
or not get cheated on, but always be suspicious?
Every
I
woman
know.
is suspicious,
That's, yeah, probably.
Even
My
when
wife
they-
isn't.
even when
She's
they're
not.
yours isn't Woody. Not even of me and you, Woody. Does she not listen to the show?
I don't think
Either
she
Ron, I
does.
think she knows.
I don't think she does.
That's not, listen, I know Jackie, and she used to always think that you were
Well, I have to
messing
imagine
around.
Woody, as well as just from I know in my life that the woman has a very hard job because there's always flirty women around, and I'm sure Woody has had to deal with flirty women.
Oh,
his
there
whole
were women
life.
that
And
would
Woody's
come by
a
the
charming guy, so he's
studio.
flirt back a little. He's a charming guy.
I mean, and remotes.
Yeah.
It was, women were just, it was
I know.
crazy, yeah.
I'll tell you something.
What?
The older you get, the more charming you gotta be.
You can also get away with saying crazy weird stuff too.
That's true. And you can still date young women.
Would you rather
Look at
get
Bill
lost in
Belichick.
the wilderness or in a dangerous city?
Dangerous city. I'd die
Are
in
you
the woods.
crazy?
Wow,
Oh, I'd die in the woods.
I'd take my chances with the Sasquatch.
Yeah,
You
me
would?
too. Yeah.
No, I'd die out in the woods. I get real freaked out because I get turned around, and I'm terrible with directions.
Would you rather get in a fist fight with a stronger person or fall down a flight of stairs?
Well, I've done the stairs thing already.
Well, you survived that.
I survived that. Yeah, onto hard concrete tile.
Would you rather vacation in the busiest European city or the most remote tropical island?
Ooh, busy European city. I love
Well, I would
Rome.
take that remoteness in a heartbeat.
Remote tropical
would?
island, somewhere like here.
Yeah. Right there. He can't help himself.
Oh, he's doing it for you.
And I appreciate it.
I know you do. You can't.
He's a beautiful man.
He starts to. He stammers, or is that me? Is my stammering?
Would you rather have Angelina Jolie's lips or Jennifer Aniston's hair? Oh, you've got Angelina Jolie's
Yeah,
lips.
I think she does have the
Yeah,
lips.
so-
I don't even have lipstick on today.
Thick lips.
Janet,
I
would
would
you
say
rather
hair.
have someone see all the photos in your phone
No.
or
The second one.
Or someone read all your text messages.
Oh, that's a tough one.
I think you'd take that one because you're pretty careful with text messages, or at least you are when you write to me.
I'm going to go with the pictures, probably.
You don't want people to see
Trick
those.
question.
Well,
Trick question. There might be pictures in the text messages.
Oh, gosh.
I got two more.
My friend Abby and I, we talk terrible.
Would you rather win $25,000 or have your best friend win $100,000?
Ooh.
Say the first part again. Would I
You get
rather
to win $25,000 or have your best friend win $100,000?
Why would I want my friend to win all that money? Why?
Because you care about me and you know I need the money.
Yeah, sure, you. Okay, but I don't think anybody's going to really say that. No,
So you'd
I
rather
would.
take the $25,000 yourself and
Well, duh.
have with your
Because
friend.
my best friend is my girlfriend, and so I'd still be able to enjoy the frills of the money.
See, look,
God, what a good guy I am,
how
right?
sweet and
That was a
fickle.
mic drop. I'm out.
That
See you
is
next week, guys.
that is a one-woman man
That
right
is
there.
right there.
No matter how they flock.
Yes.
They're standing outside the door right now.
Finally.
That's the whole reason they have the
Security, double door security.
'cause women were coming up here.
They have, there
Yeah.
has been girls busted in here before.
Yeah. Would you rather that people knew all the details of your finances or all the details of your love life?
My finances, probably.
I imagine.
What's that supposed to mean?
Duh.
What?
Okay, a quick letter. Do you want a letter or do you want
I
to
do. I
something
would
else?
like a letter because I don't have any. Hey, we need to shout out to Lisa Rose, 40
Lisa
years
Rose?
at KY3. That's
Isn't
pretty
that something?
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, and
She looks great, too.
And what's his name? Steve Grant just had like 60 years
Hey, I
there.
just saw him at Plainview and Republic Road. Or do those two?
Did he
have-
give you the
No,
star
those two
treatment?
I
don't
rolled
connect.
down my window and I was waving and I couldn't get his attention.
No, that's the way he acts.
No, he doesn't.
No, I ran into him.
Steve
down-
Grant big times you?
No,
I ran
he
into
totally.
him at Eureka Springs. I'm going, hey, Steve.
Oh no,
and
he
he's
doesn't
like-
like you.
Why?
I'm not going to say on
Really?
this podcast.
Wait a minute. Wait a
But
minute.
he talks to me all the time. I used to see him at Walgreens. We
You
live
know
by each
who
other.
else I heard didn't like me?
Who?
Ned Reynolds.
Really?
Oh, we could solve that. Ned's here
I
all the time.
love
I think we
Ned.
should bring Ned in for a guest.
Yeah. I love Ned.
I used to try. You know, I
Is
watched.
that why you used to imitate him? Is
Yeah.
that what's going on?
I
can tell you why
watched him on
Steve doesn't
TV
like you.
When I was
Why?
in college at School of the Ozarks.
Yeah.
Hey, by the way, we talked about, this is off the topic, but Jen and I have discovered that if you want to be a superstar in Hollywood, it helps to have a huge head.
Yes, that is true.
Like,
JFK Jr., Clint Eastwood.
guess who's
'Cause on
got the
camera,
biggest head of all?
It looks great.
And who's never without a job.
You're going to do it again, aren't
No,
you?
I can't think of his name.
I thought you were going to.
But he was on, like,
The biggest
Time
head.
Traveler.
Who's got the biggest
He's played.
head of them all? I don't know.
He was on, oh gosh, what's his name? Oh,
Give me a show. Give me a show. give me a
Big-headed
show.
man?
yeah, yeah. He was one of the captains of Star Trek, the latest Star Trek series. I
Spock?
think it was called Enterprise.
I don't
Picard?
know.
Huh?
Picard?
No.
No.
And he
Chris
was
Pratt? Chris Pratt?
no. And he was on. He was on. He's. You know what he's on? He's on NCIS or New Orleans.
I don't watch that one. There's so many of them.
I know.
Doggone it. Well, I want to see this head.
Okay, just type in who's the
Well, I
star.
told you my friend
Who's the star
Lisa.
of the Enterprise?
was
Or-
in New York City. She was in in an elevator with JFK Jr., John. And
And he
she
had a
said,
big head?
my gosh, he was gorgeous, but his head was ginormous.
Are you thinking of Scott Bakula?
Yes.
He has a big head.
Scott Bakula.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
look at him in a group of people.
Well, yeah, this is single, so you might not be able to tell. You'd have to see him in a group shot. So
Which one is he? Oh, I see him.
Scott
His head
Bakula.
doesn't look any bigger than anybody else.
Right.
Well,
Scott Bakula.
Your head's bigger than Scott's.
well,
You know what? Your head has shrunk. I'm not kidding. This one. Your head.
I knew it.
There's him and his wife. She has a big head too, apparently, because he doesn't look much different.
Their kids have huge heads.
I knew it.
Two big heads are better than one.
You got to see them in a group. I knew it. And
Big head Scott.
And I look at the veins in my hands, how they're starting to stick out. Just
Mine
like
do
my
that.
grandma's.
Look it.
Yours have always done that.
I know.
That's a Japanese thing.
It is?
Oh, yeah.
My mom's didn't stick out like that. They love me at the doctor.
But
I don't think
every
your
day.
hands look the same as they always have.
They do?
Yeah.
Do they feel the same?
Well, yeah.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Woody's a man after my own
Ow,
heart.
that hurt. You hit me too hard.
Hey, you want to join the Citizens Police Academy with me?
No.
They're taking
I live in
applications
Florida.
What
right
do you
now.
have to do?
You fill out an application, and then they give you classes, K-9 classes, and kind of teach you how to patrol. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Did
we
you
could do
see
citizens
that
arrest.
Facebook thing I put on with the
We
dog?
could arrest Jay.
The dog playing the piano and singing.
I saw it, but I didn't hit it.
Oh, Jan, it was good music.
I thought it was a joke.
Was the dog really playing?
Yeah,
Wow.
Wow.
it was. It was. It didn't know it was playing, but it was music. And
And the
it
dog
was
sang?
hitting the right notes. Now, I think it was manipulated sound-wise,
Yeah.
but it was done perfectly.
AI?
Oh.
Make a dog playing the piano?
You can do that with,
My dog
Logic
plays-
Pro or,
My dog plays the harmonica, but it's not a big deal.
That's a big deal because
You
they
see?
don't really have mouths for harmonicas.
She's
There's
pretty
a lot of
good.
side hair. All right, here we go. So the other day, I was driving from Springfield to Rogersville. It was rush hour traffic, and we were bumper to bumper, a wreck or road work or something up ahead. All of a sudden, I had to pee. Can we say pee on the air?
Yeah.
You just
Or
did.
should I
You
say
did. She's
urinate?
like, yeah.
You're good.
Peace,
I was
good.
trying to get off the highway, but we weren't moving. I start taking deep breaths, and I start to concentrate on not to pee. I finally get off the road, and I see it come and go. I look around for a bush or a trash can area, and there aren't any. I get out of my car, and I start doing the pee-pee dance.
Yeah, we've all been there.
I'm about to just, whip it out, but I decide to go inside.
Whip it out. So this is a male.
Yeah.
Hey, not necessarily. They have a contraption that girls can use. It's called a vajayjay or something like that. So I forgot what it's called.
So
But
where was I?
I'm sorry. The pee-pee dance.
Anyway, so he decides to go inside. There's one men's restroom with 3 people already in line. I blurt out a bad word while continuing to do the pee-pee dance.
Okay.
The door opens and I say to the guy ready to go in, dude, I'll give you $20 or buy you anything in the store, or I'll buy you a drink or whatever if I could go in there. He looks at me and says, you'll pay me $20 to go in with me?
Ooh,
He
this sounds
closes the
creepy.
door in my face and I yell, no,
Oh, the guy
Not
thought
to-
it was like a proposal.
Yeah.
of
not to
some
go in with you.
An offer. There's room
I
for
meant
There's
I'll
room
buy-
for 2.
I meant, I'll buy you anything to go in first. I'm trying to explain myself to him
Will you say pee-pee dance one more time?
through the door.
While doing the pee-pee dance.
Nothing I was saying was making sense. I'm still doing the pee-pee dance. I actually contemplate to pee in the corner. Then I thought to myself,
Why can't he just go outside?
We already went through that at the first of the letter.
He was already outside. Why didn't he just...
That's
He
what
was
I'm
outside. He looked around for a bush. He looked around for a trash area.
Man, I'm
Everybody-
thinking if you have the equipment, it shouldn't
Gotta
be
do the old
difficult.
J. Stevens sneak a leak.
that got his attention.
What, do you keep a bottle in your car?
No, you get down low, and then you get down low, and then you start pointing across the parking lot so everybody looks that way.
And,
Oh, it's like a diversion.
And
Yeah.
you can
Like a
pee-pee.
magician. Like
A
a magician.
and
pee-pee.
you can enter your
diversion.
bladder in the time before they look back. After they don't see anything.
How do you do
Never,
that?
can I finish my letter?
Okay, I'm sorry. You're the one that brought him into it with his, or no, I don't know who.
Where was I?
Pee-pee
Nothing
dance.
I was saying was
Pee-pee
making
dance.
sense.
Go
I
ahead.
actually contemplated to pee in the corner. Then I thought to myself, a video might go viral.
Oh, my.
I start to pace up and down, and I'm breathing hard because I'm about to burst. The two dudes in line were just staring at me. Then the woman's door opens.
Oh.
I yell to the people at the counter, "Sorry, but I'm going in." I close the door, and I pee. Meanwhile, the
I
dude
felt
in the
that.
other
I felt
bathroom
that for
thinks
you.
I was wanting to play, no, I can't read that, something about applesauce, for $20 and buy him a drink.
Poor
Well,
guy. That's
I
an
know
awful
exactly.
feeling.
It is an awful feeling, and that area where he's talking about has cleared up considerably now. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
have to pass that way a lot.
I don't know how you get down to that come and go. I can't figure that out. You
I
cross
haven't been
over
there in
125, and there's no way to get off onto it.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm worried about Scott, too.
Scott.
Yeah, you know who has the Wildcat rental? Scott Estes.
Oh, okay.
He's a good man.
Well, that's an awful feeling. I've been in a school car pickup line before and had to go.
By the way,
Terrible.
I learned today something interesting. I was looking at the number one tourist attractions on the whole planet. You'd never guess what number one is.
Wonders of Wildlife?
No,
Grand Canyon.
you'd think so.
What is it?
Dickerson Park Zoo?
Not Disneyland
Empire
anymore.
State Building.
Wow. That's
Really?
boring.
I would think
Yeah,
so.
and the Eiffel Tower is number 2. I remember.
I've seen that.
I've
that would
seen that.
surprise you. It's big underneath there. It's like a football field, isn't it? Size underneath.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never got to travel there. Like when they sent me to Europe, it was on military duty, sleeping in the snow, digging foxholes,
Protecting America.
low crawling.
Merca.
Yes. Thank you for your service, Woody.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Thank you for your service, Woody. I thought the soldiers would get opportunities to go out with each other and go get crazy.
Oh, we did. We did.
That's, yeah, that's what I.
Yeah.
I
when
bet
we
you have
went
great
on
memories.
bivouac for 30 days.
What's bivouac?
They send you to a place called Grafenwehr where you practice your artillery skills. I was in the artillery.
Graffin gear. That sounds like Hufflepuff and
Grafenwehr.
Huffledore.
It does.
You
Yeah.
can never be able to spell it. It doesn't look like the way it sounds. But anyway, we want to thank Paul Kelly again for coming in. And we forgot to mention Al and Peg
Yeah.
last week.
Our sponsors.
Our
Our
sponsors
sponsors.
from Married with Children.
No, from Kaleidoscope. What?
That- My bad. I'm sorry.
Married with Children.
Yeah.
Tom and Pam from Kaleidoscope.
I'm doing a pee-pee dance.
I know, I can
Jesus.
tell. We got to hurry. Here,
Do
have
the
a drink.
sneak a leak.
Here, have a drink of coffee.
Think of flowing water.
But anyway, Kaleidoscope is an incredible, would you call it a gift shop? It's a gift shop at a
Gosh,
store.
what would you call
You can
it?
buy clothes.
You can get
buy
a tattoo upstairs.
You can get a piercing.
You can get a piercing.
You can walk
Oh,
next
the
door.
piercers there
You can walk
are the
next
best.
door and get those frilly things that Woody's been looking
The
for.
pink things. The pink things.
I don't know what those are.
I don't either.
Yeah, I bet.
I don't. No, I did find out the name.
I'm going to call
for
Pam
you.
and ask.
Pam knows. She'll know.
Anyway, I forgot to ask Paul if he got any tattoos. He doesn't seem the type to
No,
me.
he doesn't.
He does not seem the type.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah. But he was a good guest, wasn't he?
He was great. Yeah.
Did you learn anything from listening to him?
I was actually interested that he kind of bashed his own company just slightly, a little bit. I was
We
like,
tried to get
wow.
him to.
I know he kind of did though. I was like,
Did
wow.
you know they have 15-minute stop sets
Yeah.
out there? I don't think they have it. Do they do that here?
No,
Out
7
in
minutes
Phoenix.
here. 7
he
minutes
told
here.
me, he says, can you believe our
15
stop
minutes
sets
of commercials.
are 15 minutes, yeah. And I guess maybe they go 45 then without it.
I would love to hear his station. I bet you can.
Oh, you can stream it. I'm sure it
Yeah,
streams.
I'm sure. We'll
You
do
can
that.
find any station you want these days.
Well, you're not going to listen. You don't even listen to us.
I don't. It just doesn't interest me.
I don't interest you, or you don't interest
You interest me.
He's already been here, though. He's already been
But I've
here
been
live.
here and I've had what
But don't you like to relive?
I've got
magic?
what you brought.
Yeah, I do.
There are some memories I would like to relive,
Yeah.
but not just sitting here.
So good. All right.
Anyway, thank you, everybody. I know Jay's got to go to the dentist.
His daughter has to go.
And what's wrong? What's wrong with her teeth?
Nothing. Just her cleaning time.
Good. That's
She has good teeth.
good. Does she wear braces?
She has Invisalign.
Invisalign. That's good.
They're straightener at the Doc That Rocks Springfield.
Well, thanks
Springview Dental
everybody
Care.
for listening. And be sure and spread the word that the most amazing podcast you ever heard is on.
That you've ever heard that he hasn't heard.
I haven't listened to it. Janet tells me it's real good.
It's real good. Real good.
AroundTheOzarks.com, and then find Woody and Janet. Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you very much, Jay Stevens. Rockstar Jay Stevens. Where are you playing Saturday night?
Friday and Saturday, Lake of the Ozarks, Backwater Jacks.
Oh, that'll be fun.
You were asking about Lake of the
Lot of
Ozarks.
girls.
That's your chance.
Anyway, we'll see you, Jay. Ladies and gentlemen, see ya.
Ladies and gentlemen.
This has been Around the Ozarks Rewind with Woody and Janet. If you have questions or topics for the show, email Woody and Janet at aroundtheozarks.com.